Shalom, friends. Let's boost 4 more charities that are helping people right now. A quick reminder, before you choose to donate to any charity in a conflict zone, please do research it as much as possible so you know where your donation will go and how it will be used. Not just in this situation, in any situation. Okay, Zaka. Zaka is a non-governmental volunteer rescue and recovery organization in Israel. They are on call 24/7 to respond to any attack, disaster, or accident. They are also first responders internationally. They are the ones to respectfully care for the bodies of the unalived. They have been ensuring a full appropriate burial for all of the victims in Israel, which means collecting all of the body parts and blood of each victim individually. And this is ongoing. Zaka has Jewish, Druze, Bedouin, Circassian, Christian, and Muslim volunteers on staff to care for the deceased with respect according to each community's laws and customs. I'm trying to keep myself out of this discussion entirely because I do not matter here. What matters is the people who are helping on the ground. The only thing I want to say is that one time in my life, I helped prepare a deceased person for burial in accordance with Jewish law. And I want to say that my respect for the people caring for the deceased is absolute. Thank you for doing this. Next, let's boost Off the Grid Missions, a nonprofit, nonpartisan disaster response organization dedicated to providing deaf and hard of hearing people with life-saving resources around the world. They are concerned for both deaf Palestinians and deaf Israelis who may be cut off from vital information in an incredibly frightening time. They ask that if you know a deaf person in crisis, please message them with the word OTG help. Next, I want to boost the Parents Circle Families Forum. This is a joint Israeli-Palestinian organization of hundreds of families, all of whom have lost an immediate family member to the ongoing conflict. The PCFF believes the process of reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians is a necessary thing to achieving a sustainable peace. They're managed by a joint Israeli and Palestinian board. Their professional team operates from a Palestinian office in the West Bank and an Israeli office. Last for today, the Hostage and Missing Families Forum. Last night, one young woman who had been held captive, hostage by Hamas, was rescued. I saw the video of her reunion with her family and her grandmother and just started sobbing. But there are over 200 men, women, children, babies still being held in dire conditions, dire being an understatement, by Hamas. So this is a volunteer-based group of many of the families and their supporters. If you go to their website, you can learn about the identified hostages. You can look at each face and learn their names and hear from their families. The forum is offering families support, including psychologists to help with the trauma, and works to make sure we don't lose sight of the hostage crisis among all the myriad humanitarian horrors of this nightmare. I want to thank so many people who sent additional suggestions for wonderful charities last night after I posted that video yesterday. I will be looking at all of the suggestions and hopefully adding them to this list and bio in the coming days. Truly thank you to everybody who is working at these organizations and bringing attention to them. You are a light in the darkness. Thank you.